What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Suburban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news, but also give reviews on movies that I watch. And today's movie I'm giving a review on is The First Man, directed by Damien Chazelle, I believe, and it stars Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy. Now, I'm just gonna tell you guys right off the bat. If you guys have watched movies, the reminiscent of this movie is like Argo, where it's telling a true story, but it's, telling from a different side, different point of view, and is a lot of tension in a lot of different places. Now, I'm just going to start off with my good, the things that I like. We definitely felt the family. Ryan Gosling, he's always a good actor. Claire Foy, she kills it in this, because I had my doubts about her, because, if you don't know who Claire Foy is, she's going to be playing the girl with the tattoo in the next, the girl with the tattoo of the spider's web or whatever. Yeah. Because I don't know, she looks a little weird to me, but, in this role, when she started acting, and she was hitting emotions, because she was just knocking it out the park. Because the thing that really draws this movie down is the lack of emotion that Neil Armstrong has throughout this movie. I mean, it's like a Vulcan or something like that. It's like, I don't know if he portrayed it like that, because that's the way people said that Neil Armstrong was, but you couldn't get attached to him. He was very disconnected from everything, whether it's the family, whether it's his wife, his kids. But the thing that makes that work is the fact that he was one of those people that he's not very social. In fact, I think you would call it like introvert, but because he was good at math, he could focus on different things, and he wasn't really weighed down by emotions. He could think through whatever problem came out. He could figure his way out of it, because he didn't get emotional. He was like, wait, give me time, I'll figure this out. Even when everyone else is like, oh, hell no, we're gonna die, and swinging around, like, it was crazy in a lot of this movie, but he was The Rock. That being said, this movie makes you understand what America had to go through, like the sacrifices that had to happen in order for us to get up there to that moon. And that's a great thing. This wasn't just a dick waving contest where it was, like, sure, that's what it started out as. Oh, the rest is gonna get to the moon first before us. No, we got to do that. And I was trying to figure out if this was like the same kind of time with if you ever seen a movie, Hidden Figures, that where the black women were doing the math or whatever. A part of me was wishing that you might get a glimpse of that, but that wasn't showed. But with everything else, you saw the tests, you saw the men dying in these tests for just not even in space, just down here dying in these tests, and how dangerous it was. And it made me like realize, like, damn, like, you hear about this history, you hear about these things, but you don't know what sacrifices are actually made. And that's what this movie focused on. The movie focused on a personal aspect, the sacrifices, what the women of these astronauts had to go through, what they had to deal with. And then, like, you see there's bonds growing, and all of a sudden they're gone, the husband's gone, and you see it's not easy to deal with this. And I'm telling you that this is a good movie, especially if you like the movie like Argo. It's not the type of movie I always watch, but I like watching all types of movies, and I like being surprised on movies that I don't normally watch. But I kept seeing this thing, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to check it out. And I'm glad I did, because this movie is really good. If I had to give this movie a grade, I'd probably give it a B, because it's really good. It's a good movie, but the one thing that draws it down is the fact that, like, the way Ryan Gosling, and it's not, bashing on Ryan Gosling. I'm pretty sure that this is probably how the guy was, but this isn't what's going to make people more sympathetic to him. Because at some point, like, when he's going to go off, like, not trying to spoil it, but, he has to talk to the kids, and it seems very robotic. Very robotic. And I was just like, damn, so that's how you're leaving it? And then the other major thing that you guys probably know, it's all on the news, is the flag planting. Like, damn, you hear that one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. You see all this, you see what has to go through, and like, I'm telling you, when it gets to that moment where they showed in some of these teasers on the how you see on these teaser clips on YouTube, where the ship or whatever they send is losing control and spinning around. That was one of the most tension, because I was holding my breath at that moment. But then I was like, wait a second, why didn't they do that before? I'm thinking in my head, like, you'll see with that moment. I'm like, what? Why didn't they do that as soon as it started doing that? But also, why didn't they plant the flag? They don't plant the flag. And I'm like waiting. I'm like, is this going to be in a post-credit scene? Because that don't make no sense. But they never plant the flag. Sorry, spoiler alert. They never plant the flag. What the hell? But all being said, I enjoyed this movie. You probably will too. If you like history in the show, just like what's it called? Hidden Figures. That was historical, and that was telling a story about history that we don't normally know about or think about. And that was enjoyable. So you'll probably like this as well. So that's my review of The First Man. Real good. B. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want to comment down below on any things like this, the movie that I talked about, how do you feel about this? Let me know. Remember to put on those notifications, like this video, and just get back at me, you know what I'm saying? So remember to subscribe, check out my last movie review, check out my playlist of movie reviews, and remember, I'm Wes Grant, you've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next movie review.